Your news for the state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Good morning and thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Amanda Hara. Family, friends, and first responders from all across Middle Tennessee are saying their final goodbyes to Alan Williams. The flight nurse and paramedic was killed when a Vanderbilt Life Flight helicopter crashed in Wilson County on Saturday. First responders lined the street yesterday as Alan Williams' body arrived at a memorial funeral home.
You kind of have to put yourself away and just focus on what you're doing and take care of those people who need you. That's what you're trying to do. I think it's beautiful that they're honoring their lost one, and to have that many people show up is just incredible. It shows the love and compassion and care that first responders have for each other.
Well, 2 other crew members were on the helicopter when it crashed. They went to the hospital in critical condition. Federal authorities are now investigating what caused the crash.
Hello from the WVLT Newsroom. I'm Will Puckett. Well, snow fell across East Tennessee, and as a result, there are a couple of roads in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park that are closed as a result of snow and ice. Those roads are Newfound Gap Road, Cades Cove Loop Road, Laurel Creek Road, and a few others. Again, all of those closed right now because of snow and ice. The National Park Service says they are going to reassess the situation today and see if those roads can reopen as the snow begins to melt, as the temperatures are expected to rise over the next couple of days. Now, all of this snow excites people who visit Sevier County for the winter season. Millions coming to Gatlinburg in the heart of winter, many to see snow for the first time in their lives. Now, snow guns are blowing at Ober Mountain. 66 fans make about 6 inches of snow an hour. For the ski resort, that means they can open skiing and snow tubing for the earliest ever, hopefully by Thanksgiving. Again, helped by the cold temperatures we are seeing and have seen over the past couple of days. Again, hoping Ober reopens or opens for snow skiing and tubing here just before Thanksgiving.
All right, just cold and frosty this morning across most of the mid-state and those lower elevations across the state.
And it certainly is a morning to watch for ice in some of the higher elevations that did get some snowfall yesterday, even if it melted and didn't necessarily dry. Keep an eye out on the overpasses and bridges. I mean, look at temperatures right now across the state. Everybody, with the exception of Memphis, well below that freezing mark to start off the day today, and everybody most likely waking up to some pretty good frost as well. But look at the forecast high temperatures for the rest of this week. 40s, 50s today, and some areas in the Smokies will even stay in the 30s, but 60s to 70s the remainder of this week and heading into the upcoming weekend. And overall, it does look like the forecast should end up staying dry with good sunshine the remainder of our day today. We'll keep that sunshine going into tomorrow all the way into our Thursday as well. So really a pleasant stretch of weather. Gone is that first round of Arctic air for the season. But Amanda, we all know there could be more just around the corner in the coming months.
Well, police say road rage is the reason a woman was shot outside of the Nashville courthouse yesterday morning. They found the SUV involved. They're still looking for the shooter. Investigators say the woman's car was blocking the passenger drop-off area, and a line of cars started honking at her. When she got out, someone fired multiple shots. And we have video that shows the woman ducking out of the way as a bullet grazed her shoulder. We talked to an attorney who was inside the courthouse when it happened. He says the area gets busy as people try to make their way into court hearings.
Everybody's gathering here because they got to get to court in time. The lawyers have another entrance, but defendants, families, witnesses, victims have to go through here.
I don't even know how he got out of here that fast, honestly. I don't know how he wasn't caught right when it happened. Truth be told, right in front of the courthouse. That is crazy.
He says the area gets way too congested. There's nowhere to park. He wants changes to be made there. That woman who was shot went to the hospital. Then she was booked into jail because police say she had an outstanding warrant for violating parole. More than 42,000 Tennessee families applied for school vouchers, but only 20,000 spots were actually available. Now the governor says he's considering expanding that program. This year, the program gave out about 20,000 students $7,000 in state money to pay for private school tuition. The governor says that Tennesseans want school vouchers, so the state should try to meet the demand. Right now, the TBI is asking the governor for more money to help better serve the community. One of the big areas where the Bureau is looking to improve is crime scene response. They say they'd like to see better processing of crime scenes by putting workers in every region to be able to respond faster. They also say that when it comes to cold cases, there's money out there to staff those, but the money can't be used because they don't have the people to work on those cases.
Well, if you think East Tennessee is done growing, you haven't seen anything yet. That's because a new survey is showing that Knoxville is the #1 city folks are going to move to in 2026. That's at least by a study from Move Buddha. They predict that for every person moving out of Knoxville next year, 1.6 people are set to move to the Maker City. That puts Knoxville at the top of the list for the most popular cities to move to. The study says cities near the top either contain a university, are a mid-sized city, or are located in the South. Knoxville meets all three of those categories. It's not the only Tennessee city making the list, though. Nashville, the 16th most popular city for folks to move to in 2026. Again, that is from a study by Move Buddha. Inside the WVLT newsroom, I'm Will Puckett. Now back to you.